What were mostly the problems before you came into this session together with me today?
Definitely, I didn't realize the individual elements that are in a song. Let's say the synths, like them, how they're sitting in the stereo field. Before, I was working on everything as a whole, but I didn't focus on the individual elements to see like there was actually frequency problems. So you helped me, fix that for sure.
Okay. So what were maybe your best highlights on all over this session?
Definitely the stereo field on each element and the drops, like how to get a little bit more impact on the drop. So yeah, I appreciate those. Yeah, those are really big tips.
How will you handle different now from now on your beats and your mixing projects?
Well, I'm definitely going to look at every element a lot more in depth, and that will for sure, I think, was a problem that I noticed, but I didn't know how to deal with it. Then I realized, how to actually to do that. So I think definitely there'll be more impact in my on my drops, the initial impact. So yeah, I really appreciate that.
A question that just popped into my mind is about the whole process. How do you see the whole process of music making? Do you see this like, okay, we keep on using the same things that we know so far, or are you seeing this something like a more progression thing and learning new things? How do you see this maybe from now?
You mean the session, or you mean just in general?
Let's say in general, first of all.
Well, in general, for me, always with music, because I produce, mix, and master. So I'm always learning something new. Like every day, I go to my DAW. There's something I'm learning or something that I'm trying new. So there's so many plugins. There's just so many aspects of music in general. It's like you can never stop learning.
Okay, so I think you just verified the initial theory you had in your mind together on the session with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Felix, one final question. Now, let's say you have a friend of yours who is a producer and he's saying, okay, man, I don't know about this Theodore guy. He's talking about, music production and he's helping people, maybe this group chat, but I don't know, can I trust him? Can I join into the session with him? Will he be kind of weird? What do I have to get out of this? Would you suggest me to him, and why?
I would definitely suggest you to him because one, you can never stop learning. And then two, it's like you never know what you can learn from somebody, because initially I wasn't sure what I was gonna get out of this, but I ended up gaining a lot more than maybe I thought I would, for sure. So I say that you never know what somebody else knows or doesn't know. So it's always best just to give them a chance. Give them a chance and then take it from there. That's what I say. So I gave you a chance and wow. And you gave me 2 huge tips. And then also a few other things that we talked about, just straight out a few things. So, but 2 huge things. So I wouldn't have maybe I would have learned about them maybe a year or 2 from now, but I learned them right now. So
yeah. Thanks for your great words, man. Thanks for your great words.
And I appreciate your time. I appreciate the tips.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Okay, Felix, if you don't have any other question, we can close the session and we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.